Scott Murphy in control of the six-pack series in Mod EDM. He's looking to kick back a few cold ones with a win here tonight. We got a couple of marshals. Peters, I got you first on my screen. You're welcome to lineup number 1. Scott Murphy will be number 2. Alrighty, gentlemen, have a little bit of fun. The track is yours for the next 4 minutes. Peter's wasting no time. He's quick on the loud pedal. A minute 15 in, 2:45 to go. This pace is cooking. A 5.7. Peter's laying it down. Murphy got a lot of catching up to do. Kyle Peter, this will be a personal best for him. Looking at a 57 on a 3. Somewhere right in that area. Midwest Mod race number 2 is up next. That'll be Heat 1. And then following that will be Hobby Stocks. Just past the halfway mark to a minute 45 to go. A minute 45. Mod EDM kind of sorting out to be a 13.5 spec tire. Seems to be the gentleman's agreement. They rip some fast laps, 4 1s and 4 2s. Not taking much to have a fun, fast class. If you got one laying in your pits, bring it on out so you can play with Murph and Peters a little bit. Peters' fast lap was actually on lap number 22. Both drivers on 56. They're separated by a half a second. Murphy starting to reel him in just a little bit. Murphy within 4/10. You guys got 45 seconds to go. 45 seconds to go. Murph within 4/10. Peters stretched it back out to a half second. 30, less than 30. Peters putting it together late here. He's back on a personal best. White flag comes out this time by. White flag in the air for both drivers. Checkers out of 4. In and done. All stop, all stop, all stop. That one separated by 3/10 of a second. And it goes to Peters. Peters will hold off Murphy by 3/10. Once again, fast lap of 4.1. Murphy a 4.2. Came down to less than half a second. Beard Light group in Midwest Mod today. The Northern Venturers such as Jimmy and Sparky not here. Gary Weber had a family ordeal. Lance Parker out of the building tonight as well. Christmas plans, I'm assuming. And one more car, and it's a green car. That one stands out really well. All right, gentlemen, track is yours. Go ahead and hot lap. Carney, our feature winner last week in the snow race. Hobby Stocks, you guys are on deck. Hobby Stocks up next, and one guest driver, Ron Block, grabbing the house car. He's going to see what he can do for qualifying with that thing here today. I will marshal turn number 2. If I can get one volunteer to help me out in turn 4. Any takers on the volunteering? Hey, thanks, Peters. Richie's like, I will. Nah, Richie, we're going to put Carney up front. Carney will be number 1. Richie, you're going to be number 2. Fairchild and Dave. I need to drive a car, Bose. All right, first round of qualifying. I'll drive it and announce. And Marshall. All right, gentlemen, track is yours. 4-minute qualifier for Midwest Mod. Should be somewhere on the 50 mark. You guys got to spread out and make some good laps early. Just below that white line seems to be the fast line for Midwest Mod. Super stock and hobby stock, actually. Clear. Ooh, a big drive by Fairchild hangs on to it. That's going to close the gap. Fairchild to the point on the clock. That's the only place you need to be fast is on the clock. Dave Watiski, a fast car. He does have the fast lap of the race, 4.7. Dave creeping up the scoring tower here. .49 to a 48 lap pace. 2.5 minutes to go. 2.5 minutes to go. Gary, Dave, Rich, Jeff is the running order. Halfway. 2 down, 2 to go. Halfway. 2 weeks from today will be the Holiday 100, our annual race. I will try to get some information posted about the Holiday 100 early next week. Classic race featuring 100 lap features for the majority of the classes, including the hobby stocks this year. Gonna see if I can get out there and find some jingle balls as awards. Gary, Dave, Jeff, Rich is the running order. 49 laps for all 4 drivers. 49 laps. Hobby stock should be putting the bodies on and heading down to turn number 4. Hobby Stocks. That would be Tony, Ron, Groby, and Brian. You should be heading down to turn number 4. Hobby Stocks. Heading on down turn number 4. 45 seconds to go. 45 seconds to go. All 4 drivers on 49 lap runs. They pretty much spread out early and continue to be spread out nicely. Yeah, high in 4. Nice catch. Oh. Dave lost the pinion gear, I think. And keep going. White flag is out this time. Finish your lap you're on. Done. All stop, all stop, all stop. Dave, you came up 5 laps too short. Dave lost a pinion gear. Somewhere in turn 3, I bet you, is probably where the gear is at. $48 for Rich, $49 for Jeff, $49 for Fairchild. I think all right. You're busy? I don't care who drives it. Murph, you're going to wheel it? All right, go ahead and hot lap. Super stock, round 1. I know at least 2 of these cars probably don't even have shock oil in them. I know the 62 has never had its tires washed. Alrighty. All right, we're going to throw Brian Conkle. I'm going to put Brian up front. Yep, Brian driving the 32. Then we're going to put Groby. Groby's driving the number 12. Groby will be number 2. Then Tony will be number 3. And the Spit and Chicklets ride, Murphy will be number 4. Oh no, we're going to see if Murphy can do the from the back to the front challenge. All right. Pepsi. I'll put a Pepsi on it. All right, here we go. Now we're talking. Down the front stretch they come, foot to the floor. Racing the clock, not necessarily each car on the speedway. Somewhere just below that white line seems to be the fast line around the speedway, and these jalopies we call hobby stocks. Bone stock SR10, ready to run radios, stock motor and gearing springs. If you do shock oil, you do more work than most people on these things. Coming up on Thursday, if you have a hobby stock, you want to be in the house on Thursday. Number 1, it's roller dog night. We will be slinging roller dogs. Attaboy. Groby not disappointing the crowd. Oh, he's coming back in turn 3. Groby in the mix. Groby to the inside of Murph. Murph plays it safe. Here comes the horn. Groby putting Brian to the wall. I saw it, Groby. Groby is trying to get points back from Brian. He just shoved him to the wall. 4-minute qualifiers for hobby stock. We do run a 5-minute main. Hobby stock is a class to be in on Thursday night. If you would like to come out and bring your hobby stock or any foam tire car, we're slinging hot dogs on Thursday night. Stop out on Thursday. We got Christmas Eve on Friday. Get him, Brian. Get him, get him, get him. The Spittin' Chicklets car arrived, diving underneath Brian. Then it is Keith Groby. Out front is Tony in the 62. Somebody needs to put a fender to him. I'm not saying who it is, Murph, but could be somebody. 1:45 to go in a 40-lap pace, 4-0. Minute 30 to go, minute 30. Into the final minute. Tony on a 4-0 40-lap run. Then it is Murphy. Oh, there we go. That's what I like to see. Murphy giving Groby a little right side romance. 45 seconds to go. Murphy is on the fastest pace the Spittin' Chicklets car has ever gone. Murphy looking the inside, does a good job. Brian's closing the gap, coming out of 2. White flag is out now. White flag is out. I just love watching these guys run. Keep going, keep going, keep going. In and done. All stop, all stop, all stop. 41 for Tony. 41. That's a good run. It's right in the ballpark. Murphy goes 4-0, 40. That is the fastest the house car has ever gone, Murphy. That is the fastest that car has ever gone. Keith Groby with a 39 nudges out Brian in round 1. Brian's coming back with a vengeance in round 2. He does not want to give Groby any points here tonight. Got a couple of late models to run this afternoon. Four of them to be exact. Scott Murphy's going to go from the hobby stock directly into late model. It's quite a change. Adam Raditsky will testify to that. Jumping from the hobby into a late model. Just waiting on Murph. He's grabbing his fast car. All right, there's Murph. All right, we're good to go. Go ahead and hot lap. We got Groby and we got Brian Marshall, and thank you, gentlemen. Peters in the 63 up front. Tony Swenson in the 62 will be number 2. Murphy will be number 3. Wheeler number 4. All right, a couple trusty marshals there. Here we go, gentlemen. Spread them out on the start. "30 seconds in and a good pace going." Just past the 1 minute mark, less than 3 minutes to go. Murphy doing a good job sneaking through traffic. Wheeler comes back underneath them. It is Wheeler out front on the clock, then Peters, Murphy, Tony. Good race going on right in that 55 lap mark for top 3. Halfway, 2 down, 2 to go, halfway. $90 to go, 90 seconds. Wheeler, Peters, Murphy, Tony is the running order. One minute to go, 1 minute. Less than 30. Less than 30. Less than 10. White flag is out this time. White flag is out. In and done. All stop, all stop, all stop. 56 on a 3. 56 on a 3. Peters a 5.5. Murphy a 54. Tony a 5.1. And And that will bring us on to our first King of Wings Point Series class, 305 Sprint. Murphy's getting his money's worth right now. Hobby stock, late model, and then 305. Followed by 360. Sorry, Murph, I didn't mean to stack them all against you. Oh, no, Murphy's not in this one. All right, gentlemen, go ahead and hot lap. Go ahead and hot lap. Yes, he does. Yeah, smell that one. All right, we're pretty much set and ready to go. We got Wheeler out here helping Marshalin and Tony. Thank you. Should be good to go. Oh, hang on. Final, hang on. We got one more hot lap. One more lap for hot lap. Ooh, that might have been too much. All right, we're going to roll with it. Raleigh is going to be up front. Fairchild 2, Hayden 3, Carney 4. Gentlemen, remember, you are racing the clock, not the cars right around you here. So spread out on the start. Track is yours. They're all relatively the same speed, so let's find some space, time and space out there. Well done. We are spread out nicely, making laps. One minute down, 3 minutes to go. 1 minute down, 3 minutes to go. Low and two, low and two, low and two. Thank you, Tony. Track is clear. We are halfway, 2 down, 2 to go, halfway. Raleigh, Gary, Jeff, Hayden is the running order. Dry Smart got a long ways to go, 90 seconds to go, 90 seconds, a minute and a half. 1 minute to go. 1 minute to go. Raleigh, Gary, Jeff, Hayden is the running order. $30 seconds. White flag comes out this time by white flag. Checkers in the air. Finish the lap you're on. Done. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. And it was right at the end by a 10th. Fairchild on a new personal best, and it took it. Fairchild had a 2/10 quicker personal best. That was enough to nudge Raleigh right at the end. Close race in 51 for Gary and Raleigh. Carney a 4.9. Hayden a 4.7. Wow, that's close racing. Next group up is going to have a tough time keeping up with that. All right, 3:05 sprint. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, go ahead and hot lap. Murphy will move. Oh, caution turn 4. Looks good to me. We got 30 seconds to get them lined up. All stop, all stop, all stop. We're going to throw Randy. Randy, going to throw you up front. We're going to put Richie right behind him. And we're going to put Murph. And I'm assuming Ron wants the back. I know my racers really well. We got marshals from the last race. Thank you for keeping the show rolling. Mr. Harms, the track is yours. Spread them out on the start was key for the last group. Smooth and steady. Easy on, easy off. 3:05, second qualifier, second heat of qualifiers in our King of Wings class. We got 1 minute in, 3 minutes to go. 1 minute in, 3 minutes to go. clear. Ron just turned his fast lap of the race, lap 22. Low, it's cleared. A little flippy floppy there in 4. Ron's gonna park it for the time being. 1 minute to go. 1 minute to go. Ooh, the professor up on the wheel. "30 seconds left in this one. Randy Harms out front, working on a pace for the TQ by a hair. He's got to make smooth, consistent laps to grab the TQ here in round 1. Always valuable points in the King of Wings point series. Low in 3, low in 3. Low, clear. Even Scott's scratching his head a little bit on that one. White flag is out for Randy. White flag is out for Randy. And everybody's in. Everybody's in. Everybody's in and done. All stop, all stop, all stop. Hey, Scott's going to make a few laps here in the block ride. Oh, hold on. Caution, turn 1. Slow down, slow down, slow down. Well done. Good run from the entire field that time. Randy with a 5-1. That will be good enough for TQ here in round 1. Hold your cars, gentlemen. Hold your cars. Hold your cars. There we go. Give the professor a little look at Ron's. Richie had a solid 48 lap run, puts him smack dab in the middle of the pack. Murphy with a 47. And that brings us to 360 sprint time. A class of discussion on Facebook here this past week. And then Sean, the next week we have 10. We have 10 of them today. Five and 5. Got 4 drivers and 4 cars. Dave Watiski, that's what it is. Dave will have a green car. Sean has the shirt to match it. Dave got a thumbs up, thumbs down, forgot he was in this race. Okay, all right. Those races sneak right up on people, I get it. 360 sprint, a King of Wings point series night. Hayden has 0 points in the King of Wings so far. Nothing. There's only one way to go, Hayden, and that's to the top. Thank you, Peters. There's our 5th car, gentlemen. Go ahead and hot lap. Go ahead and hot lap 360 sprint. Drivers from the last race, I need to back out to Marshall. If I can, I might need a volunteer. I will need 4 marshals. I will need 4 marshals. Bob, how you doing? All right, we're set and ready to go. Hayden, we're going to put your fast ride up front. Raleigh will be number 2, Tony 3, Dave 4, Randy 5. All right, if I got one driver in the pits that has an extra 4 minutes to loan me, anybody from the back wall, maybe Groby, Wheeler, anybody jump in? Where's Hayden at? Oh, he's on the driver's stand. Who else do I got? All right. Hey, Richie. And I'll do this one. Okay. A lot of cars. A lot of action potential here. All right, here we go. Hayden. Track is yours. Low in turn 1. It's clear. Nice lift, Hayden. Thank you. Beep, beep. Minute and a half in, 2.5 minutes to go. 2.5 minutes to go. Trying to sneak around you. Sling her high, Hayden. Sling it to the high side. There you go. And the pace keeps moving. Well done. Working together. That's what it's all about. Teamwork makes the dream work, somebody's once said. I think that was a movie about anger and emotions. Raleigh, Dave, Randy, Tony is the running order with a Hayden on the tail. A minute 20. A minute 20. Raleigh, grab a handful of burn. Be smart. Be smooth. 1 minute to go. 1 minute to go. Dave, Raleigh, Randy, Tony is the running order. Uh, 30 seconds. Dave, Raleigh, Randy. Now Raleigh, Dave, Randy. Just a couple of frog hairs separating the green and the white car. Dave reels it back into a 10th. Raleigh pulling it out to a 2/10 advantage. 10 seconds to go. 10. White flag is in the air. White flag is in the air this time by... Done. All stop, all stop, all stop, all stop. Oh, that was close. Raleigh will grab the early TQ here by 2/10 over Dave. Very close. Randy with a 52. Dave a 52. Raleigh a 52. Tony a 5-1. Our second heat of sprinters getting ready to roll off, which means Super Stock is coming up soon. If you are in Super Stock, start getting them ready. All right, gentlemen, go ahead and hot lap. Go ahead and hot lap. Whoa. Good to roll. Got plenty of marshals. All right. Scotty, you're going to be number 1. Shramsky, that is. In the Freightliner, number 1. David Moore will be number 2 in the 45. Murphy will be number 3. Jared will be number 4. Ron, number 5. We got plenty of marshals. Thank you, drivers. Remember, there is a resort. You're racing the clock. You're racing the clock here. Here we go, gentlemen. Good clean start down the front stretch, down the back now. Off and rolling. Ron says, nah. "30 seconds in, the pace is a 5.5 all the way down to a 5.3, a 53. Things will taper off. Fast lap of the race is a 4.3. All 4 running cars have had that. 1 minute down, 3 minutes to go. 1 minute down, 3 minutes to go. Super Stocks, if you have one, you should be getting it ready to roll. Or have it ready to roll here soon. getting Nitro that much closer. Scott Shramsky, David Moore, Nitro, Murphy. Halfway, 2 down, 2 to go, halfway. Minute and a half to go. Minute and a half. 90 seconds left. Shramsky, Dave, Jared, Murph. One minute to go. 1 minute to go. Get off the berm, Murph. Yeah. 45 seconds. 45. Less than 30. Shramsky, Moore, Nitro, Murphy. Coming down to the wire. Less than 10 drivers. Keep them clean. Make good choices here. And done. That's it. All stop, all stop, all stop, all stop. All 4 drivers hit the 4.3 second for the fast lap, and they were all early in that one. Murphy with a 5.2, Nitro a 53, David Moore 54, and Scott jumps to TQ at the moment with a 54. Batten down the hatches, hide the children. Here come the super stocks. Dave, Groby, and Ron. Following this, we got 410 sprint. 410 sprint. You guys will be up next. 2 heats of 410s. Alrighty, go ahead and hot lap. Ooh. All right, we're gonna put Ron. Ron's driving the 45. Ron will be number 1 in this one. Number 2 will be Dave Watiski. Dave will be number 2. And that puts Groby, you're gonna start number 3 on the end. Groby, you're all the way to the back. There you go. Groby, you're on the tail end. I'm penalizing you. I got a couple of marshals. We're set and ready to go. Remember, Groby, you're racing the clock, not the cars. The General is fired up. Following tonight's racing activities, the General is heading to the on-rail speed lab. Just in case Wheeler didn't know, Groby's turning the General over to the race experts at the Action Speed Lab. Oh man, look at the General go. Groby's got the mustache slicked back. He is on point for the TQ. Ooh, here comes Dave, though. Dave driving the Snot Rocket number 33, sneaking up on Groby. Snot Rocket looking to the inside, trying to pick off Groby. Dave with a big move. Groby fighting back. Here comes Ron, though. Ron's got the fastest lap of the race. Ron sneaking in the action here, keeping it low on the inside of Dave. Ron's got a little hopper. And back on four wheels, it's cleared. Something must have happened to Ron's car. Not sure. Don't know why you wouldn't finish a 3-car heat, but Groby now hammering it down. Dave is about 3.5 seconds behind, 2.3 seconds behind. Minute 15 rolling. Groby's got a 1.6 second lead over Dave. Here comes Dave late in this one. Dave's chucking it in the corner, making it stick. 1 minute to go. Thirty seconds. Dave's within 1.2 seconds. Dave closes the gap now to less than a second. White flag this time. White flag is out. White flag is out. Checkers coming off of turn 4. In and done, in and done, in and done. Groby's fast lap of the race was the final lap. Number 43. Groby picking up the checkers here. Gonna do his Polish victory lap. He does not. He pulls it right off the speedway in turn 4 like a champ. Groby breaking in tires on the General yet. As you can see, his fast lap came on lap 43. Dave not too far off, about a second. We'll be back for round number 2. 410 sprint ready to roll. 2 heats of them here tonight. One, two, three. 3 cars, 3 drivers. All right, gentlemen, go ahead and hot lap. You want to run it before you break it? Scott in the Exxon 51 will line up front. Peters, you want the back? All right. Groby, you got that corner? All right. Are you sure you can marshal the next race? Track is yours, Scott. Be smart, boys. You don't want to work on them in between rounds. Track is clear. Clear. Scatter on the outside. $90 seconds to go. 90 seconds, a minute and a half. Low and one, low and one. One minute to go. Stupid car. Oh, high in three. Go high in three. Go high in three. And there it is, done. All stop, all stop, all stop. All stop. One lap too short, Scott. One lap too short. And Scott polishes it off. For all your rebuild needs, make sure you stop in the shop. I should be able to take care of them diff parts for you. So TQ will be a 5.9 at the moment. Peter's had a great car, it just wasn't consistent. Man. All right, gentlemen, go ahead and hot lap. See what kind of piles you guys brought to the Speedway today. All right, we're set and ready to go. All stop. Wheeler, you're going to be number 1 on the clock here. Then Jared, and then Sean. Got a couple of marshals. Here we go, drivers. A whole field of the newest and greatest thing out of the red corner. Here we go. Let's see what kind of piles we have at the end of this race. Good clean start. We're on the clock and scoring. A minute and a half in, 2.5 minutes ago. 2.5 minutes. We are halfway, 2 down, 2 to go, halfway. Ooh, nice pass on the outside. Ninety seconds remaining, 90 seconds to go. Clear. Forty-five seconds. Less than 10. White flag for Sean. White flag. And in and done. All stop, all stop, all stop. Sean's car is pretty consistent. Locked in on a 62 on a 403 this time. That's the fastest Jared has gone in a while with a 6-0. And Wheeler's digging that new car. I'll do a quick resort and get the line up for round number 2 posted. Line up for round number 2. Up on the TVs around the building. backside of the driver's stand. Line up for round number 2 is on the backside of the driver's stand here in just a minute. Line up for round 2. Groby's got it in his hands. He's heading on down to the backside of the driver's stand. It is up on the up on the TVs as well. Round 2 up on the TVs. Ah, that thing is loud. Ooh. Raleigh. You said waffle, right? thicker crust to it, and the thin's a little more like a crispy. All right, you guys got about 3 more minutes. Give me enough time to get a pizza in here. I got a burger and fries for Raleigh. Burger and fries for Raleigh. Stop on down. Last couple of laps there. Once I'm done slinging food, we will get rolling with round number 2. We'll pack it in and we'll get rolling with round 2. Mod EDM will be up first. The chairperson and the coordinator of Mod EDM will be up, Peters and Murphy. That'll be race 1. We mosey on into Midwest Mods for race number 2. And then so on down the list. Pound through round 2 here and the features. Get you guys on the road here, hopefully by 6 o'clock-ish. I still need to get a beer run here. Might have to send Nitro on a beer run. Alright, I'm all caught up on food. I'm ready to roll with round 2. A little wheel packing going on. Check my updates. Get together at Mima's. Huh. I have no idea what that means, but it's all good. Getting set and ready to roll. Mod EDM chairperson and president Scott Murphy and Kyle Peters will roll out their mods. Following that, we will run a little Midwest mod. Sean's got this dialed in. Left one way, right the next few. Sorry, I didn't get to keep the plate burning enough. Careful those brakes, Sean. They're a little touchy. The accelerator's nice and smooth, but man, them brakes. Woo. right, the CEO and Chief Operating Officer and President, Scott Murphy of Mod EDM. You guys are up. He's got the Junior VP, Kyle Peters, racing with him tonight. EDM looks interesting. Go down and get the details from Murph or Peters. We got Austin over here running the golf cart. Alright, Murph and Peters, grab the mediums and head on down. Murphy, you got the house rent-a-ride ready to go? Yep. You got the house car ready to go? Alright, you're in charge of it down there. Keith Groby's itching ready to go. See that mustache twitch in there? Current TQ for this class was Peters by 2.5 tenths over Murph. Fast lap of the race with the 4.2. Let's see what we can do here in round 2. I don't know, Brian. I wouldn't let Groby touch my ride like that. Groby's got his hobby stock ready to go for round 2. All right, Peters is ready to roll. Here comes Murph. He's got a radio on. Murphy, you're in like the first 3. Uh-oh. You got it on the right model, Peters? Okay. Alrighty, track is yours, gentlemen. Go ahead and hot lap round 2 underway here on the King of Wings tonight. All right, I got Hayden help me out. I'll do this corner. He's got 3 and 4 on the inside. All right. For the main, we're going to put ice cream on it. For the main. For the... All right, here we go, Murph. No, I got this corner. All right. Round 2 underway. Ooh, trying to sneak underneath Murph. Murphy closed the door. comes Peters a drive into 3 and 4, making up a little bit of ground. Murph just ran his fast lap of the race. Sorry, I was trying to be gentle with it. I didn't know what was left. Peters just ran his fast lap of the race. He's mad at it now. Midwest Mod hoodlums heading down to turn number 4, getting their cars set and ready. Never a bad idea to be checking batteries every now and then. Ooh, low, high in the front. Peter's gonna go diagnose his car here, I think. Midwest Mod will be up next. They're just saving it for the main. I'm not sure. Thank you, Hayden, for a wonderful marshalling job. See if I can't get Murphy back out here to marshal. Maybe Wheeler will help me out marshaling. He likes Midwest Mods. Or Peters will. Dave is who we're waiting on. He's a little pressed for time though. He just got... That race got cut just a tad short. He's bolting the hood pins on the front. All right, go ahead and hot lap. I'll tell you why we do it the way we do it. Left-handed radio. Yeah. Dave did a little bit of bench tuning between round 1 and 2. Makes a final adjustment. Ooh, all right. Dave, you good? All right. Fairchild. Fairchild, you're going to roll off number 1. Carney will be number 2. Dave will be number 3. And the Outlaw Ride, driven by the Young Gun, be number 4. All right, here we go. Good clean start. We're off and rolling. Minute 15 in, 2:45 to go, 2:45 to go. Has a legitimate shot at beating Adam in Superstock. Three minutes down, 1 minute to go. Twenty seconds to go. Gary, Jeff, Dave, Outlaw. White flag is out. Checkers coming off the final corner here. Done. All stop, all stop, all stop. 49 laps for Fairchild, 49 laps for Carney. Dave goes +1 up into that third spot with a 49. And the Outlaw Ride. Richie drove it faster. Richie, you get to run at the main. Hayden was slower. Screen switch over. We're going to run a little hobby stock. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, gentlemen, go ahead and hot lap. All right, we're ready to roll. Tony up front, Murph driving the house ride number 2, Groby number 3, and Brian number 4. Brian, you really need to pass Groby in this race. All right, points depend on it. Here we go, gentlemen. Down the front stretch we go. We are off and rolling. Down the front stretch they come, a little bumping and banging. Brian hopping back on the speedway. That's gonna put Groby up into that 3rd spot now. Brian can chase him down. We got a long ways to go. Brian's in the 32, Groby's in the 12, Murph is in the 1 and the 62. There's Tony out front leading the pack at the moment. Clear. Minute 45 to go. Tony, Murph, Brian, Groby. Brian's worked his way up into that 3rd spot. His best runner of the day going right now. Banging down the front stretch, Brian Conkle giving Groby the rubbing. That a boy. The action man seemingly off in this race. Groby's only gotten to the 6.2s. Tony's gonna give him a little rub. Let's see if Murphy can give him a little fender rubbing. 30 seconds to go. Maybe Groby forgot to charge his battery. I bet you Tony turned his radio down again. That would be a Tony thing. Comes Murph. Murph climbing up. Keep going, keep going, keep going. It's going to be fender to fender coming down the front stretch. And done. That's it, that's it, that's it, that's it. It was Murphy pulling that one out by a half a second. Murphy wins the heat, but Tony won the qualifying. Tony will be TQ. Another good one. Brian Kunkel out qualifying Groby here in race number 2. Groby, why are you so slow? Groby, that wasn't much action. Groby's like, I'll go back and work on it. Blah, 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 blah. All right, got a handful of late models to run some laps coming up next. Should be Wheeler, Peters, Murphy again, and Tony again. Grabbing their late models. Full fender racing. Two weeks from today, a little holiday 100 racing action. Our annual 100 lap race. Coming up in 2 weeks. One, two, three. Murphy's not used to driving this much. It's the one with the fenders, Murph. Following this, we move into sprint cars. 305 sprint specifically. All right, there's my last one. Go ahead and holla at. We'll have to plan out the mains a little better for Murphy so he's a little more timely. All right, all stop, all stop. We'll go ahead and get them lined up. Wheeler will be up front in the white and green car. Peters 2, Murphy 3, Tony 4. Wheeler, Peters, Murphy, or any way you want, really. Yeah, that works. All right, gentlemen, we got Brian, we got Groby for Marshalls. Good luck. Off they go down in 3 and 4 down the front stretch. We are qualifying late models, second and final round of late models. Clear. 30 seconds in. 1 minute down, 3 minutes to go. 1 minute down, 3 minutes to go. Halfway, 2 down, 2 to go. Wheeler Peters had the fast lap of the race, a 4.3. It was early on lap 8. Murphy was in the 4.3s early in the race. He's now about 4.5. Peters with a 4.4 that last time. 1 minute left to go. 1 minute left to go. Clear. Into the final 10 seconds. 10 seconds. White flag is out for Peters. White flag is out. Finish the lap you're on. And in and done. All stop, all stop, all stop. 54 that time for Peters. Scott Murphy, his fastest run of the day right there. A 54 on a 3. Wheeler scuffing in tires. Yeah, Tony was scuffing in tires too. On to 305 sprint. Some wholesale changes coming here out of Brandon, South Dakota. Let's go, Brandon. Richie's in this one. Scott Murphy and Ron Block. Murphy's a busy guy down there. He needs to get himself a pit. Maybe a pit lizard or something. Why don't you guys go ahead and hot lap? Go ahead and hot lap. Murph, give her a few hot laps. I'm sure it's going to be just like round one. Oh, yeah. Richie, you're going to lead this one off. Hayden will be number 2. Murphy, 3. Ron, number 4. I got enough marshals. Here we go. Richie, field is yours. Still got a few burgers left. I got some pulled pork. If you're looking to grab a sandwich, I can deck you out with some fries, maybe a nacho. Baked beans brewing over there as well. Cleared. One minute down, 3 minutes to go. 1 minute down, 3 minutes to go. Ron just ran his fast lap of the race that last time by. "90 seconds to go, a minute and a half. Minute and a half left to go. Hayden, Rich, Murph, Ron is the running order. One minute to go, 1 minute to go. Hayden's on his best run of the day. Ron is on his best run of the day. Less than 10, gentlemen. Keep them clean. Be smart to the end. White flag in the air. White flag in the air for everybody. Finish the laps you're on. And done. All stop, all stop, all stop, all stop. Hayden goes +2 in qualifying at the moment anyways. That was his best run of the day. A 5.050. Richie a 48. Murphy a 47, and Ron his best run of the day there, 44. Final heat of qualifying for 305, heat number 2 in round 2. These were our top 4 for the resort. It is now the top 3 plus the 5th qualifier. Carney sitting on the bubble. All right, track is yours, gentlemen. Go ahead and hot lap. Go ahead and hot lap. All right, we're set and ready to go. Mr. Harms, Randy will roll off number 1. Fairchild will be number 2. Raleigh number 3. Carney number 4. Guys got a little bit of work here. Spread out like we did in the first race. Here we go, gentlemen. Track is yours. Go ahead and roll them. Be smart, be smart. Oh, high in 4. High in 4, clear. Minute and a half in, 2.5 minutes to go. 2.5 minutes to go. $90 remaining, 90 seconds to go, 1.5 minutes. Less than 30. Less than 10 drivers. Keep them clean to the end. White flag is out. White flag is out. Just finish them up nice and clean. Done. All stop, all stop, all stop, all stop. 50 for Raleigh, 50 for Gary, Randy 49, and Carney a 48. 48. Nothing really changing the standings there. Randy is our TQ for the day for 3:05 sprint, getting the TQ point. All right, a couple fast heats at 360s coming up next. Ron, Hayden, Tony, Randy, Murphy. All right. We bet $6 on a sensor wire that Hayden is going to be fast. We shall see. All right, I got Tony, I got Murph. There's all 5 drivers, and I got 5 cars. Go ahead and hot lap, gentlemen. Go ahead and hot lap. No, Dad, it works really good now. If you want an adjustment, now is the time to do so. Looks good to me. We're going to go ahead and line them up. The 29, Murphy. Murphy will be up front. Randy Harms will be number 2. Tony Swenson, 3. Hayden, 4. Ron, 5. We got a few marshals. We got 3 marshals. Jared or Sean? Could one of you guys jump in the middle? Jared or Sean? Could one of you guys jump in the middle? They're not going to crash, but you know, just in case in a 5-car race, we are set. High and 2. Got a long ways to go, nothing to worry about. One minute in, 3 minutes to go. 1 minute in, 3 minutes to go. Still got a couple of burgers if anybody's looking to get a little dinner before the end of the day. Pulled pork over there as well. Do some pulled pork nachos or nacho cheese on your pulled pork sandwich. Got a lot of options. Good job of working with traffic, everybody. We got 2.5 minutes to go. 2.5 minutes to go. All 5 drivers having their best runs of the day right here. We are past the halfway. Less than 2 minutes ago. Less than 2. Low and 4. Low. Nice catch. Out front leading this one is Murphy, but followed closely by Randy Harms. Tony's in 3rd. Hayden and then Ron. We got 1 minute to go, drivers. 1 minute to go. Murphy with a nice catch out of 2, keeps it rolling. Less than 30. Clear. Tony coming up on Hayden. Beep beep. Low in 3 and 4. Low in 3 and 4. Cleared. White flag is out. Checkers in the air. Done. All stop, all stop, all stop. Yeah, good race. Over half the field had their best run of the day. Murphy did. He goes +2. Murphy now sitting in P4 on the bubble at the moment. Randy Harms with a 52. Tony a 51. Hayden a 48. Ron 47. Good fast laps in there though. 4.6 to a 4.4. Final heat of 360 rolling on out. Dave Raleigh, Jared, David Moore, and Scott. All right, everybody's on the driver's stand. Go ahead and hot lap. Go ahead and hot lap. Drivers from the last race, please turn off your hot rods, turn off your radios, and come back out to help me marshal. All right, lineup up front is going to be Scott. David Moore will be number 2. Nitro will be number 3. Raleigh number 4. And Watiski number 5. All right, I'll grab this corner. All right, here we go. On the tone, Scott. Thanks, sir. Down the front stretch they go. Will that work? Perfect. Yep. 30 seconds in, 3.5 minutes to go. 3.5 minutes to go. One minute down, 3 minutes to go. Scott's got a smooth looking car. Man, that thing corners well. David Moore's got the fast lap of the race in the 45. Nitro's right in the mix as well. Dave's running 4. Ooh, bunching up. Make sure you guys be smart here. Halfway. 2 down, 2 to go. Well done. Smart choices. Ooh, little berm. Thank you, Randy Harms. Track is clear. One minute to go. Scott, David Moore, Nitro, Raleigh, Dave Watiski is the running order. Once again, Tramsky, Moore, Nitro, Hink, Watiski. 45 seconds. 45. Less than 30. Less than 10. Keep them clean. And in and done. All stop. Well done. Nobody's got major work to do between the rounds here. Scott will be our TQ for 360. Scott will grab the TQ. David Moore with a 54. He's going to be second qualifier. Nitro will be third. Raleigh will be our fifth qualifier. He will be our BQ tonight. And Dave will be six overall. Great super stock battle between Watiski and Groby in the last race. Expecting the same here. Ron had the fast lap, so potential for a TQ here, Ron. You could potentially TQ. right, Davis is grabbing his car. He just got done running 360. Yeah, that's the way we treat our super stocks. All right, Dave is ready. All right, gentlemen, go ahead and hot lap. All right, Groby, roll on up to the starting line. Dave Watiski will be number 2, and Ron Block will be number 3. Groby, here's the news for you. You need to win the A main in order to win the point series. Ron Block can be the spoiler. If Ron Block TQs or wins, Groby might not win the series. All right, here we go. Groby, the field is yours. Low and two, clear. We are off. We are off and rolling. This one's going to be tight. Keith Groby out front doing what he needs to do on the clock. Looking for the TQ point. Ron can be the spoiler. Ron not too far off. Ron does have the fast lap of the race as well. Groby around the outside. That might lock it down for Groby. Groby needs the TQ, and he really needs the win in the main. Less than a minute to go. Less than a minute to go. You were so hopeful too. You're like, oh man. Less than 30. Dave Watiski up into that second qualifying spot. All three drivers on their best run of the day. Coming down the wire, less than 10 seconds to go. Keep them clean, boys. And in and done. All stop, all stop, all stop. Groby doing what he needed to do here. He does get the TQ. That will help. But Groby really needs the win in the A main in order to lock up the 6-point series here in Superstock. We get ready to roll off with our final class of qualifying. 410 Sprint Heat 1. Head on down to turn number 4. Alrighty, gentlemen, go ahead and hot lap. Alrighty. Pretty much set and ready to go. I see one happy driver with his mod sprint going to something else for round 2. Or did you just try a new? I'll click and drag that. Wheeler's always a happy camper with his mod sprint. We are ready to go. Peters will be up front. David Moore, number 2. Wheeler, number 3. All right, here we go. Just over a minute in, 2:45 to go. The pace of 61. That's David Moore. Peter Holder in early. Little over 2 minutes ago. A little over 2 minutes ago. Minute 30, minute 30. Wheeler on a 60, Dave's on a 60. One minute to go. 1 minute to go.